Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Christmas time now. I'm off of work and I wanted to get out into the shop and do something. So I thought, what better to make than some Christmas trees? So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you how I did it. So I'm here at my miter saw. You can do this by hand with a miter box also. It wouldn't be too difficult. But for the first cut, we want the tree top. And I'm going to set my saw to 45 degrees for that. And the reason for that is if you cut this 1x2 at a shallower angle, you won't get a triangle with equal sides. I don't know what you call that. I don't remember geometry that well. So I just want to cut it on the edge. And there's our tree top. Now I want to set my saw to 30 degrees. You could still use a 45-degree angle, but you're going to get a tree that is a little fatter, and what I'm going for is a skinnier tree. So we'll set this saw to 30 degrees. We'll cut off this excess here. Now for this next cut, I want the top of this tree to overhang the next section, and I'm going to give it about a 1/2 inch overlap. Now, very important here, to get the correct angle, we just need to flip this board over, and that'll give us what we need. And then I can just measure this distance. It doesn't have to be super accurate, it's just a little decoration. There we go, that's pretty good. And we'll cut this piece. What you can see is the tree is starting to take shape. And the tree size is really just dependent on how many of these you cut. You can go 8 feet tall if you wanted to. For this tree, I'm just going to make it a average medium size. So now we just want to go flip this board again and do that same measurement. I'm doing a 1/2 inch overhang, and you can set that to whatever you want. A little big. There we go. Now do it again. We just flip the board, put this here, and make our measurements. 1/2 inch overhang on each side. Okay. You can see the tree starting to take shape here. And I think I'll cut one more. Alright, we'll go over to workbench and get these glued up. So I got pieces cut out for 2 trees here, one bigger, one smaller. Now you can use wood glue to put these together. The problem is going to be in clamping this. You may be able to get a clamp over this lightly to get a good bond between the pieces. But what I'm going to use is some CA glue. I bought this online and it comes with an accelerator also. I'll put a link to it in the description down below so you can check it out. I prefer this on, decorative projects like this because we really don't need a awesome glue joint to keep these together, and the CA glue will do just fine, and it's instant. I'm just going to go ahead and apply the glue Just a little bit. It won't take a lot. Across the top there. And for the next piece, I'm going to apply the accelerator to that. Doesn't take too much. And then this is an instant bond, so we have to get it right where we want it. And I'm just eyeballing the distance. There we go. And that's a good bond already. And I'll just keep doing that all the way to the top. There we go. And there we go. You got to be really careful not to get this on your hands either. It will glue your fingers to this thing, so just a warning. Alright, I got a couple of colors of acrylic paint, a dark green and a holiday green. And I also got some titanium white. And we may put some snowflakes or something on there. We'll see how that goes. But we'll get our dark base coat on. And I'm not going to be real scientific about this. Just get some paint spread on here. There, that looks pretty good. Now I'll just take some of this light green, maybe. And I'm just going to take some of this and lightly highlight the edges of this. A little too much. That's okay. Got a little glue here, but I don't think that'll matter much. And there we go. Those look pretty good. Now, if you wanted to, I guess you could dot on some ornaments as well, if you wanted to go that route. I was thinking a little bit of snow, and maybe if we can just flick the paint on, maybe that'll look like snow. Let's try it out. Will it work? Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. I'm just dipping my brush in the white, giving it some specks. There's what we end up with. It's always good to get out in your shop and do something, and this was a fun little Christmas project. And it didn't cost a whole lot. It's a 1x2 piece of wood and a little bit of paint that you probably have laying around already. But they came out pretty decent. I'm no artist, but they look pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed this short video, and I hope it inspired you to get out and make something. And if you wouldn't mind, just like and subscribe to the channel, and have a Merry Christmas. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, like and subscribe and become a member of the Sawdust Squad.